Okay, I am Ryan Younker. This is video 3, group class management. Verbally walk us through the 60-minute Gracie Combatives group class outline. Discuss each component as well as what each instructor, assistant, and head should be doing during each phase. So we start class with the review period. Things to say, find a partner, start your 10-minute review your most recent techniques first. Also asking if there are any new students. If it's your first class, join in the corner for the 10-minute intro. While the head instructor is doing the 10-minute intro with the new student, the assistant instructor is walking around with the other students that are doing their 10-minute review, reviewing their most recent techniques, answering any questions, focusing if they can on the students with the least amount of experience, looking at their cards, seeing what classes that they've had, seeing if they know the names of the techniques, and then even asking the student to do the move on them so that they can feel it. At the end of that, so that's 10 minutes. At the end of that, we line up on the wall, and the instructor will come through and collect the cards. While they are collecting the cards, they take the time to memorize as many names as they can. They're also reviewing the cards for any promotions that might be due for this class. And if they are, putting them in a separate pile. And then after we've collected the cards, we begin the teaching the standing technique. The standing technique is also about 10 minutes. We teach the technique using the slice presentation formula. Show them that technique, and then we ask if there are any new students to step off of the wall, and then we personally pick their part. The head instructor would pair them up with someone who has the appropriate amount of experience and who can be a good partner for them, is the right size for them. Next, we ask anyone that has seen today's class to step off of the wall, and then ask them to turn around and find someone who hasn't seen the class, pair up with them. So as they pair up, then they begin drilling that standing technique. We're also avoiding disastrous partnerships, reviewing what those partners are, making sure there's no large framed people with smaller framed or frail framed people. We want to keep everyone safe and coming back tomorrow and training with us. As they are partnered up and they're drilling, going through the moves, the head instructor and the assistant instructor are walking through, giving lots of praise, lots and lots of praise, corrections that are necessary, perfect adjustments. Once we have drilled that technique, we go back to the wall and we begin teaching the ground technique. The ground technique is going to use up the majority of the time. This is where the head instructor is likely to, they're going to review their notes between every slice. But even before that, they're going to know how many slices are to be taught, including any bonus slices like a shrimp drill or base get up, that kind of thing, so that they know how much time they can spend teaching each one of those slices, as well as how much time they can spend drilling. Those slices, each one of those slices could take 8 to 10 minutes. After the ground technique, that is 30 to 35 minutes. If it's less than 35 minutes, then we have time for a reflex development drill, which is when we can pair up both the standing technique and the ground technique, link them together in some kind of a flow, and let the students drill that. This gives them introduction to more reflexes and indicators, and it gives them a flow to practice that they don't often get in the combatives course, at least until the reflex development. So it's always been kind of a big hit. After the reflex development, next comes either the ground technique and then the reflex development drill, if time allows. After that would come the mindset minute, where we discuss today's technique, the names, the indicators, just giving a brief summary. This only takes a minute. We can also take this time to give the students something to think about, the fight philosophy, just something for them to think about on their way home, often relating the technique back to self-defense. After the mindset minute is promotions. At 3 promotions, anyone that is first-time student, we came up, we thank them. Anyone who brought a friend to class, or that first-time student, we want to recognize them as well. And anyone earning a stripe promotion. So if the head instructor would review those cards, if not at the beginning, certainly maybe the last slice while the class is drilling. Instructor is finding the cards that require the promotion and grabbing those, cutting those stripes and putting them on their sleeve so that they can call them up by name one at a time, and give them that recognition for that promotion. Mindset, promotion. If we're after promotions, we're closing out class. Anyone that brought a friend, we thank them for bringing the friend. Close out class, thanking them for coming, joining us tonight, spending their evening with us. We also pump the next day's technique, inviting them to come back, see that technique, or maybe review this same technique again. Reminding any of the new students that to see the receptionist at the front desk for their 10-day trial. And then if it is this is all 1 minute. Reflex development was 2 minutes. Everything else has been 1 minute. 1 minute for the mindset minute. A couple of minutes for the promotions, depending on how many they are. 1 minute for the closings. And then if it's the last class of the night, then we invite students to help us clean, showing them the proper sweeping technique. And again, giving them that opportunity to help and get back to the gym. I think that's it. That's the 60-minute group class management. That was part 1. Also part 2, where we talked about the pairing up of partners, maximizing collaboration and avoiding disasters. Part 3 will be edited. It'll come after this, where I will show the narration praise with perfect adjustment. We'll do perfect demo and also perfect partner. And that's it. Thanks so much. All right, guys, hit the back. Front guard. Pressure off, push the hand, shimmy to the side. Control, kick the leg. Oh, freeze. Bring this up higher. Use the shoulder to get up. Perfect. Very good. Sit back. Very good. Nice. All right. When you arm triangle. Yes, lift the hips, arm across. Hold the head, grab the shin. Lock it up. Freeze. There, okay. And Ryan, you feel anything?
No.
No? Okay, you mind if I come in here and feel it? Good. Alright, so where are we at here? This here.
Here.
Yes. Out. Yes, lock it up. Okay. Alright. Let me try it on you one time. Okay. So we're here. Okay, this is what I felt when you did it to me,
Okay.
and this is what I want to feel. Okay?
Yeah.
Did you feel different? What did you feel?
The first one was just like I was getting my chin pushed down a little bit. The second one was like it was just all encompassing love. It was great.
Yes. Okay. Can you do it to me one more time?
Yep.
Okay. Crossed. Yes. Good. Lock that up. Good. Very nice. All right. Can I see it on Ryan one more time? Very good. Hips up, arm across, head control. Lock it up. How was that? Was that better squeeze?
Way
Ryan?
tighter.
Okay, great. Let me see, guys. Drive over and freeze. Yeah, can I get in there for just a second?
Yeah.
And try it on me? Alright, so we're gonna start here. Oh, yes.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Very good. And around back. Very good. Let's see that one more time. Over, nice and tight knee, yes. Trap that leg. Head control. Grab, cross the legs. Perfect. Very nice.